Hello and welcome to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and this is the first one I've done for a while, but I'm bringing it back with a really cool game. One that I actually played for you just, maybe a month ago now when the demo was made available. I'm talking about Yoshi's Crafted World. It's gorgeous, just like I thought when we played the demo. It's got some personality, the purple Yoshi is adorable, and we're going to get into it. So we've got to get a smiley flower. We'll give him a smiley flower. One of my 8 that you can see in the top left corner there. We're in a new location. If you watch The Insider, another show that I have on the Player 2 YouTube channel, you'll know why already. But essentially, new baby, he's trying to get into some sleeping habits, and me sitting in the very next room screaming and shouting at a webcam and a microphone for half an hour is not necessarily going to help in that regard. So I'm bouncing off. I'm in my master bedroom now. Maybe I'll take a photo of this setup just so you can get a bit of a snapshot into just how slapped together this thing is. It's a mess, but it works. Yeah, I'll crop a couple photos into this thing. It's crazy. But anyway, let's get into this game. I've only completed one level in the game so far, so I actually did more in the demo than I have in the final product so far. And what I've struggled to get my head around is, so the first level that we played in the demo, I distinctly recall the flip side and approaching these levels from a different perspective, and for some reason I can't do that so far. Oh good, Yoshi's talking now. Righto. Yeah, right, so the gem's not that far away, really, at the end of the day, I think. The game is reviewed very well so far. Expect to see some form of written content on the website in the near future. But I've only had the game a few days. I'm actually having to wrestle with my wife to get control of the game a little bit because she's in love with it so far. It's doing all the right things. It's a Yoshi game. It looks gorgeous. She's instantly saying it is better than Woolly World, and that's a game that the two of us played in co-op together. Nothing left here. Is there... The thing that I've got to constantly keep in mind here is I can throw my eggs into the foreground, into the background, and that has a bit of a bearing on things. There's secrets and things to be discovered, so I need to be thinking carefully. How did I miss that? Oh. I don't particularly want to... I was going to say I can't help but feel like that egg's coming back somehow. There's lots of little nooks and crannies and things to be found everywhere. It pays to take your time. There is, after all, no great rush. There's no time penalty, at least in this early stage. I believe there are time penalties later on. Oh no. Well, that was purely so I could get the Shy Guy, and I butchered that in the end because I coughed up a bit of health in the process. I wonder if... Yeah. Still keep hitting him. I don't know. Alright. Give me a little egg dispenser. I need more eggs than what is currently being afforded to me. Let's just slide in under here, see what's at the bottom. Oh, and I don't have any eggs. There we go. Excellent. Now let me out of here. The aesthetic of the game, and I spoke about this when I played the demo, but the aesthetic is fantastic. Everything just shines. There's so much personality, and in ways that Woolly World just didn't possess, and it wasn't through any fault of those working on the game. Oh, I nearly butchered that. It was just, it's the aesthetic that kind of really drives a lot of that personality. And Woolly World did have its own personality. It was a gorgeous looking game, and there was some really cool things you could do by playing with the environment in different ways. Can't help but feel like there's something I can do with these guys. No, not to be. Alright, let's shoot down the bottom here. Oh! Jeez, I'm not gonna get the... Oh, but... There we go. Oh, there's an egg dispenser. It's not the one I was expecting, but it'll do the job. I don't mind it raining money. There we go. So many little secrets to discover. I've coughed up a little bit much health here. Oh, come on. There we go. Playing funny buggers. And everything feeling like a diorama. Like it's... Oh, there we go. There's my health situation resolved. How do I... Ah. Oh, I know what to do. There we go. That's 3 of our sunflowers so far. Oh... And there goes that health that I'd so fortunately accumulated is gone. Oh, we've got it all back again. I can't stuff this up anymore. So, oh, here we go. Walking into the foreground. Gotta be very careful. Excellent. Well, when it comes to each level and getting everything that there is within it, there's only 3 criteria. The first is related to your health, as you've seen me kind of juggling the whole time. There's this, the sunflowers, which we just ticked off there, and alright, let's let that go about its business. There's the red coins, which at present I only require 1 of in order to successfully 100% this level. I just don't know whether I've... Oh no. Ah! Now I'm gonna lose it based on the health situation. And look, if I can get every coin, at least that's... No. At least I got my double hover, because I would have been far worse nick without it. So I've dropped short by 1 coin and a bit of health, I think, which shouldn't have happened. That 1 coin, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, unless you saw it pop along the way there, I'm pretty sure I did miss that. I won't have the full 20. Yeah. We won't linger though. You can accumulate sunflowers through each thing there, and as you saw before, I had to cough up 1 in order to progress. So they are going to serve as a roadblock of sorts. Pirate Pier. Let's see what's in here. But again, no flip side. And I was talking about it with the wife before, and she hasn't gotten any either, and she asked, well, have you 100%ed any levels yet? And I said, yeah, the first level, I made sure to go and get everything for it. And that didn't... That didn't have any bearing at all. So I'm wondering when, where, how the flip side, the reverse side to every level essentially, how that comes into the frame, because that gives you a whole new way to approach each level. You're basically approaching it from the opposite direction. You're seeing the back end of many of these dioramas, and that has a bearing on what's available to you, what you can and can't do. Hello, old friend. Honestly, I don't know if hitting the seagulls is actually doing anything in this particular level, but I feel like it's one of those better safe than sorry sort of deals. Like if I get them all, do I unlock that, you know, that final elusive red coin, for example? I don't know. Nope. Need more of these, come on. The one thing I always hated, even dating all the way back to Yoshi's Island, is that these things are so slow. I'm gonna go get that last seagull just to be sure. Tracking far better this time, I'm feeling. Oh! Is that 12 of them so far? Where are the secrets? Where's the little... Oh, there's a few seagulls here. No. Oh, deflection. Right, let's pick off a few of these guys, because I need some eggs again. I've wasted them all on these seagulls, and I don't know if that's actually contributing anything to the completion of this level. Or the 100%ing of this level. Move on. Oh, flip side. Excellent. There's an example of the flip side. Now, I'm used to the flip side from what I experienced in the demo and what I've seen in trailers. So I'm used to the flip side being the entirety of a level. So I wonder if there's a few exceptions to the rule where they are where they are the full level, but otherwise they're very short, snappy little extracts like what we just got there. Let's get across there nice and quick. Take out the seagull. Look, if nothing else, I'm getting plenty of coins, but I'm beginning to think that just maybe the seagulls have absolutely no bearing on anything. Ah, there we go. Oh, I missed one. You probably saw it, and you were probably screaming, oh! Screaming at your screen. Alright, what do we got in here? Is this like a mid-world boss? I think it might be. Oh, it is. Kamek and Baby Bowser. Nintendo Subliminal dropping the PlayStation sacred symbols all over the place there, and the consequence is it turns into a bad guy. Oh no, missed. Ah. Oh. Got him. I'm just disappointed disappointed because I missed out on the flower. I lost a tiny bit of health there at the end, and I don't think I got all the red coins either. That was it was trash. Got the 100, which is alright. Lost health, so I won't get the flower for that. And I did get the 20. Alright. I'm not going to go back. Not while we're recording this, but we'll give one more level a go, and then we'll wrap things up for today. Oh, the lottery. Kind of. It's the closest thing you might get to microtransactions, really. Oh, the robot. So much to see, huh? I've been hoping for a local souvenir. I'd love a flatfish, please. It dwells on the ocean floor. If you see one, just toss an egg at the sucker. Alright, we'll go back. We'll go back and we'll get the flatfish, but we'll deal with the lottery first. So essentially, I've been banking all these coins. I can commit them to this gumball machine style thing, and unlock some rare goodies. Now, I'm not going to mess around. It's 100 per attempt, at least at this stage. I believe they ask for more cash later on. I may as well use the maximum I can and get 6 different items. Hopefully some rare ones. Looks like our super rare one is still in there though, that yellow one. Bottle cap. Chili bath. Something rare. A pirate ship. Clownfish. Blue coffee creamer. And the light blue fish. And these are all costumes that I can get Yoshi suited up in. There's more that can be unlocked by tapping Amiibo. But they break down with damage, so be careful out there. So you can see him, for example, dressed up in all these little outfits. I have heard that they actually means that he gets weighed down a little bit. So I'm not going. We'll mess around with that one, because that was my super rare one that I got last time around. And we'll go back and we'll see if we can find this flatfish. That might be the best. Here. So yeah, we're trying to find this flatfish. Pretty sizable, dwells on the ocean floor. We'll keep our eyes peeled. And we'll see if we can't rustle up that last coin and spare our health and all those sorts of things. See, the aesthetic even extends to the load screen. Boop, there's the tear and we're good to go. Oh, he's... momentum's a little bit harder to get. Oh. Now it dwells on the ocean floor, so I've got to be... There he is. Voila. We'll keep playing. We'll try and... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, I thought that might have been my red coin that I missed before. We'll try and speed run this level as much as possible now. If we get the red coin, we get the red coin. Oh, damn it. Oh. When I say speedrun, I'm still going to be going out there to collect everything, but we'll be that little bit more careful. We'll see what we can find. But I won't linger as much, and I won't make stupid mistakes like I did before. Oh, there's a stupid mistake. Come on. But geez, once you get a bit of momentum going with his costume, look out. Keep burning through here. Let's keep going. I said it before. I mean, the wife was a big fan of Yoshi's Crafted World. Sorry, Woolly World. I was a big fan too. It worked very well in co-op. But the aesthetic here is just that. And actually, I feel like maybe even mechanically and polish-wise as well. It feels like a better game. It just feels a bit tighter, a little bit better designed, more creative. Almost fitting in the bigger, better, and more badass sort of category if it weren't for the fact that there's not a hint of badass to Yoshi and anything he does. Get in there, do his thing just to be sure. Still trying to work out what it is that's concealing my final red coin. Oh, there it was. It was the combo, I think. It happened so quick I couldn't tell. Yeah, right, we'll shoot the door open. Again, we'll take all this out. If on multiple runs here now you've seen seen the mistake that I'm making, please shout it out in the comments, because I feel like a bit of a fool at the moment for not seeing whatever it is, wherever it is. This crab? I just don't know what it is. And it's going to be so obvious, and I'm going to hate myself. Well, if nothing else, at least... Oh, oh. At least to this point anyway, I haven't lost any health. But I feel like I've again gotten to the end and I've dropped one red coin short. But I don't know. We'll soon see. Many fish in the sea. There's the full health, and again, 19 out of 20. God damn it. Plenty of coins. We'll quickly duck off to the roulette. We'll see if we can get a super rare thing with our 4 spins that are remaining, and then we'll wrap things up. Oh yeah, that's right, we found the flatfish. Another request. Flightless Goonies 6 should do the trick. Hang around the port. Well, we did that before. Toss it at him, and I've got to do all that again. So, look, there was reason to it, but I've completely wasted my time. Let's jump into roulette here. See what we can get. I don't know how many are left in there. I'll assume 3. There might be 4. There's 1 left in there, so that's alright. We'll use our last 100 on it. It's just a stock standard one, but we've got a super rare. So let's see what's tucked within that. There's the rare, blowfish. Standard, which is just a violet fish. And what's our super rare? It is the water wheel. Let's quickly use our last one here to get this last thing. We'll wipe it out completely. Does that mean it gets refilled? I don't know. Complete. Great. Do I get anything for that, or is it just the rewards along the way? No, that's it. Alright, that concludes this episode of Player 2 Plays. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing. All those buttons are down the bottom here. Hit that notification bell, that way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes Patch, the Insider, Player 2 Plays, Late Game Review, Gamer School, and a whole bunch more. There's some awesome stuff there, so please be sure to go and check it out. Catch the website, player2.net.au, where you'll find reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, the Player 2 Writers Draft, links to our podcast series, Dev Diary, which is my little baby, please go and support that, and the Player 2 podcast, which is now host for the Player 2 Pixelcast. There are some awesome things going on that website, please be sure to go and check it out. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks, and at the lower tiers you get early access to episodes of this, Patched, and the Insider, and the higher tiers you get monthly episodes, monthly exclusive episodes of those shows, and a whole bunch more. You also get the opportunity to join us in the Player 2 podcast. For rolling updates, you can find me at Paul James Games on the website and on Twitter, and the website you'll find at Player2au. Now that mouthful's out the way, thank you very much for watching. That was Yoshi's Crafted World. It's doing some really cool things. I'm really enjoying my time with it so far. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.